What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me post gym workout. And I need y'all help, man. I need y'all to explain something for me. How do you not have time to take a shower? I don't care if you work 12, 14, 16, 18-hour days. How do you not have time to take a shower? Where I'm going with this is I just watched a video of a woman. She was talking about she hasn't had a shower in 3 weeks. She works 40 hours a week, and that does not leave her any time for self-care. She does not have enough time for herself working 40-hour weeks. Now, you guys have heard my feelings about 40-hour weeks. I don't think that right now working 40-hour weeks is enough. I advise men that if you trying to grind and make your life better, trying to get a running start, you need to work minimum of 50 hours a week, more optimally 60 hours a week, but minimum 50 hours a week. 40 hours a week should feel like a cakewalk. I mean, I know it's still work, but compared to working 60, 40 hours a week should feel like a breeze. And here you have a woman saying that she's had jobs before that she's been fired from. She starts off strong, being very productive, and then after a while, it just becomes overwhelming to the point to where she can't focus on her personal hygiene. And I'm just like, man, how is that possible? She tried to lay out some really block how she does her day, 2 hours for this, 4 hours for that, or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, no. You cannot convince me that you can't find 5 minutes out of your day to jump in the shower, wash up, right quick and jump the hell out. Really. I mean, you go to a gym or you have friends' houses. I mean, if you are somewhere where there's running water, I'm sorry, you have time to jump in the shower right quick. There's just no way that somebody's gonna sell me on that. But okay, you know what? Actually, maybe you guys can. If there's somebody out there watching this video that can explain to me how you went 3 weeks without a shower, I'm all ears. All right, no judgment. This is what they say, a safe space. Yeah, this is a safe space. No judgment. If you ain't been in the shower in the last 3 weeks, come on here, tell me all about it. Tell me how that is. Tell me how you couldn't find 5 minutes to get in the shower. I am totally open to hearing your explanation for this. Because I just immediately look at her talking on this video and she just sounds crazy to me. You don't have time to take a shower, but you got time to record videos. You don't have time to take a shower, but I bet you got time to be playing idly on your phone when you at home. I mean, it's not like you just coming home and hopping straight into the bed and instantly you're just dead tired. You're just falling asleep in an instant. No, that's not how that works. You have to wind down, and usually a shower can help with that. You get in the shower after a long day, you relax, you put your bedclothes on, you go in that dark room and lay back, staring up at that ceiling, and next thing you know, it's morning again. You trying to do the grind all over again. So, it's pretty bad for a man to go that long without a shower. Bro, it's downright diabolical for a woman to go that long without a shower. Like, bro, just it gives me shudders. That kitty is down bad. Right? If she ain't been in the shower in 3 damn weeks, bro, obviously she ain't got a man, because ain't nobody about to go down there for that when you just no. And then, women have their cycles. Just no, bro. I'm sorry. Like you can't go as a woman. You absolutely cannot go 3 weeks without a shower, man. That is unacceptable. That's absolutely disgusting. And she says she knows that it's hard for her to get on, line, making a video, sharing this. Sis, why are you sharing this? I really need to know that. Why are you sharing this? Why are you telling people that you have very poor hygiene? Like, what is going on here? I think shame needs to come back. All right. It was starting to make a little bit of a comeback, but it's not quite there. Shame really needs to come back, because people are becoming way too comfortable with sharing things that they shouldn't. This is something that you shouldn't tell nobody but God. All right, you should have took this to your grave. If you not showering 3 weeks at a time, then possibly you aren't doing other things as well. You know, you might not be brushing your teeth. You know what I mean? Like, just poor hygiene is just really a turn off, like to the extreme. I be hearing women talk about men, poor hygiene being a deal breaker, but boy, oh boy, man, if men were only more honest about how bad the hygiene is for some of these sisters. See, if men were honest about this sort of stuff, telling women when stuff ain't right instead of trying to spare her feelings or whatever because she's gonna turn you telling her shit ain't right into her being a victim. If men were honest, I think that a lot of you women out there, it would be devastating you. It would absolutely crush you, you know, because you think you a baddie or whatever, and then he tell you, you know, hey, you came over last week or whatever. You came over looking all good, and then you sat down and you had some sit down air, or you know, when it was time to do whatever, you know, when I was about to go down, it was just not cordial. I mean, I'm telling y'all, y'all would do better probably. I'll just say that. Some of you did not have the benefit of having your grandma and especially your great grandma around that would roast you when you was funky, you know, really, because the older women, when you was on that type of BS, they would let you know, girl, you stank, you know. So some of y'all were spared that, and you out here moving in a capacity that ain't right. I mean, it was one thing being funky, you know, and just kind of like acting like you ain't. It's another thing when you are broadcasting on social media that you doing this, man. Oh boy, just Shay needs to make a comeback. It really does. That's the best that I could put it, man. As you guys can see, as you guys could probably tell, I've been really trying to be gentle with this. It's one of them topics that you want to be sensitive, but at the same time, you can't sugarcoat it too much because there's a level of firmness necessary to get the message across. So yeah, just like ladies, y'all don't be wanting no dude that's funky, don't brush his teeth, don't use mouthwash, don't bathe, don't put on deodorant, all that sort of stuff. When a guy smells you, all right, if a guy catches you one time smelling off, I'm telling you as a man myself, that is all he's going to remember. All right, that's all he gonna remember. You know, I done seen stories of women going to waxing appointments and they ain't showered and stuff. What's going on here, man? Like, for real, what's going on here? One of the women in the stories was saying that her client said she was getting a wax because she had a D appointment. All right, she was about to take that funky box to a man, bro. I'm gonna leave it there, man. There's more that I could say about this, but we try to be sensitive. All right, we not gonna really go in that heavy, but hit me with that like if you like what I do. Hit me with that sub if you like what I do, and hit me in them comments. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.